All right. That. Let's go. So we wake up with an urge to run. But essentially we've just sort of like skipped sort of the basic introduction as to who we are. We're playing Glenn, who is a Sky Armor pilot. Sky Armor are these Gundams that we're going to use to do a bunch of damage, like essentially against other Sky Armors, and eventually bosses later in the run. The majority of the run will, however, be in this regular mode. The fights might be a bit quick at the moment, but we can go through them. In the top left-hand corner, you'll see those, like arrows. That's our battle speed. We will need to keep adjusting that throughout the run because in the middle of boss fights, certain events may trigger, which will cause the battle speed to go back down to 1, but still say it's at 3. We're just going to keep changing that throughout the run. At the moment, we're sort of trying to find this, like, legendary orb that is called the Opus Stone that we're going to try to use to take out the opposing forces. Little do we know what's going to happen, though. Here we are back with our full crew again. That one. AoEs are incredibly important in this. You. Are we going to save any time? Let's find out. Yeah, kind of, actually. Great. Cool. Alright, so here's our introduction to what is going on. Great. Now that you've got it. We're going to fight this cool-looking Sky Armor. Great. Awesome. That's about on par. Okay, so now what we're essentially skipping is them using the Opus Stone, and sort of taking over and like destroying all the enemy forces. But we're now introduced to Len and Rob. We're gonna level up some skills. Attack. Leveling up skills also has an inherent passive ability as well. Once you learn X amount of skills, your base stats go up as well. That's sort of what we're relying on here, because we're going to use this to not quite one hit, but essentially 2 hit a couple of these fights coming up. Alright, so this game is very heavily inspired by the SNES era JRPGs, so Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger. And you'll see that a lot coming up, more so in like the storyline structure, but also you would have seen that we are dodging a bunch of encounters because they're static. Top one. Perfect. We're dodging a bunch of encounters because they are static on the battlefield. And we are going to be dodging a bunch of encounters in this run. There are a lot of them that we sort of don't want to dodge anyway because they're worth it for the for the level up route, the SP route, which we'll get into later. However, it becomes very important early on to dodge as many of these encounters as possible. Mostly for the fact that, I mean, we play this game on easy, but there is just so much potential to die still, because we skip a lot. So there's no leveling up per se. There's getting skills that increase your stats, but there's no leveling up. All your stats and damage and defense and that jazz come from the equipment that you've got. So, we're up to our next boss fight, which is cool. Sorry, this interruption here will actually slow us down. So we've reset the battle speed back up again. It's weak to water, so we're going to continually use Lena's water thrust. And now that we've poisoned it, we can get a couple of extra hits of damage in. That should actually be the fight. Oh, not quite. There we go. That should actually get us a bunch of damage in real early, because they essentially get 2 or 3 turns, which is a full attack, which is absolutely worth it. Nice. Alright. Now we're going to get introduced to our next friend, Victor. Who has the greatest laugh in any video game. We're going to come up here and pick an incredibly powerful weapon. And then get ready to laugh, everyone. She. Alright, that was Victor. Well done. Hope you got everything you needed to. We're now going to play as Sienna. Sienna is a thief. She's also the best girl in the game. Unfortunately, we don't really use her for much. I mean, sorry, we don't use her in battle for much. She is incredibly important, however. So... as you'll know with thieves, they're very quick. Their speed is very high. So we're going to be using that later on to almost assure the battle, like, order, the turn order. Alright. Now, do we get the quick cycle? We didn't get the quick cycle. That's okay, we're going to miss one. So we're going to dodge this encounter here. We're going to miss that first raft. We're going to pick up the second one. Alright, no. Nice. Okay, good fight. Now, you can't lose that fight, but Sienna has a, like, counter buff sort of thing that can happen. Crit up, back up, back up, back up, up, back up. We're gonna stack crit early on. So Sienna's crit's already pretty high. What have we got? Okay, good turn order. So down the bottom right, you'll see this like ultra move bar. Each character has a specific ultra move that fills once each boss battle and will persist. Although you can fill it up just normally as well by doing regular attacks, and certain moves will refill it. As you can see here, that's disappointing. Not the worst, but that's okay. Essentially, it's a 2 in 3 chance of that not happening, just picking the wrong target. But that's okay. Oh, we got the crit, though, so maybe... Nice. Okay, cool. That worked out surprisingly alright. That crit was very beneficial for us. Okay, and as you would have seen, the ultra bar... refilled. But now when we go into our next fight, you'll see that it's been used up. So now Victor has been invited to essentially come to a gala at the the royal chambers. We're going to be introduced to Amalia for 1 second. Raphael and Zacchaeus as well, and if we answer these correctly, we get ourselves a life thread. Now, life thread increases crit chance by 5%, and as we mentioned earlier, pardon me, we're going to try and stack crit chance, essentially for one fight. It doesn't save much time, but there's no reason not to do it. You get this iron ore, which will benefit us later. Okay. Alright, so we got the super skip there, which is really nice. Super skip essentially is just a instant skip, so Sienna. That skills, learn, oil slash, wind thrust, keep you up. Crit. A game. Ooh, agi up. Beast killer. Pressure points. Defense up. Magic +2. Skills. Set skills. Poetic March. Equipment. You. After it. That'll do it. We didn't quite get the one-turn kill, but that's okay. Ashen Bone is good. I want more thin hides, though. Please. Okay, as for the story at the moment, we are... essentially, we've just done a court scene where Lena and Rob have been... sort of accused of being like caught with those bandits, and we're now well, Glenn, Killian, and Sienna popped out of the sewers to help them, unintentionally of course, but now we've got our ragtag team of friends, and we're now going to try and, well, the castle was attacked. And so now we are essentially trying to protect the castle, because we don't actually mean anyone that harm. That's actually kind of fine. Great. Okay, so Ashen Bone, Weathered Bone, quite what I wanted, but that's all right. So you would have noticed that we got 2 items from that. We got Ashen Bone and Weathered Bone. Now, the reason we got those is because one of the enemies had bonus loot attached to it, and you can notice that when they're sparkling. Nice crit, armor break. Okay, so now we're ready to do this. This is essentially what all of it's been paying off for. And we got it. Great, awesome, excellent. That essentially saves us 2 turns, which is fantastic. Nice. Fantastic. Now the reason we lost a little bit of time there is because that last fight was a little bit slow. And that's okay. Now, I haven't spoken too much about... team party composition sort of thing. It doesn't matter yet, but you would have noticed that during that fight we swapped between Victor and Killian. And that's because you technically have eight party members at a time, but you've only got 4 active, and then you can swap between them without spending any sort of time. However, you can only swap once per turn. You can't swap back once it's done. What I will point out as well is that you can enter fights from 2 different sides, and so we entered a fight from the right hand side to allow us to escape on the right hand side to skip the fight. Now, what we're doing here is this is sort of the class system. So we're going to get the cleric class here. Cleric class is going to give us healing, and we can give it to anyone. That sort of makes anyone our healer. We're going to give it to Victor, because Victor has... sort of already pretty good magic already. Now for the absolute run killer, which is no longer the run killer, but this blacksmith here is going to teach us how to upgrade our weapons and use gems to sort of help us out. Great. Game's not going to break now. So if you talk to the blacksmith twice, it actually activates this stone here. If you don't, the stone doesn't get active, and you can't complete the game. So we're going to upgrade the iron sword, combine the stones we just got, and then set the sword with this. Talk to blacksmith. Great. Now we have access to anvils all across the world. We're going to learn about deals as well. So you would have seen... I don't think we've picked anything up yet, but we will soon. There'll be collectibles on the map to get. And we're going to... We're going to sell them and get specific deals that'll give us, like, items for upgradables and items for... Oh, we're going this way. And items for... like, earlier on than typically expected. This is fast travel, which we'll use to get back to this point after going through this cutscene. The Adventurers Guild, which you won't actually see. But there are big monsters, which you will see. But you just want to see us fight them. And then, yeah, once like, we're sort of in Act 2, I want to say, we can access the Adventurers Guild and all that kind of jazz, and they will have a market there, and we can buy stuff. Which I don't know if we do anymore. I actually forget. But you can see that this wool turtle at the top there is glowing, so hopefully it's going to give us some thin hides. Bamboo fibers, not the best. I want thin hides, preferably. So we're going to do this now to sort of complete these achievements that you can get for each area. And that will also give us, like, upgrade materials as well, which are very handy. Coconut fiber, nah, not ideal. Okay, so there's that. So you would have seen we got a Dander Panther and a Fairy Wing. Not useful at all, besides for selling. But we will be selling them, so useful nevertheless. Howdy, Chthonic. What's happening, friendo? You've come in for good commentary, I hope. We're gonna fight this. We're gonna fight this. This building here. We're also gonna get ourselves a weapon from it. Great. Excellent. Well, I am happy to provide that, friendo. What's new? What's happening? We're going to go around here, dodge this encounter, do the old loop-de-loop. Dodge this encounter. Go up here, get this fast travel point. Skedaddle on all the way over here. I know that feeling. Yeah, I typically don't stream at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, but we're here because this weekend has been crazy busy. Hell yeah. Love to hear it, friendo. Makes me very excited for you. Alright, we're going to grab this item, the longbow, which will become very relevant very soon. We're going to do this, and we're going to see if this is still working. Hell yeah. Some of these things get patched out. But that one sure as heck didn't. We're going to grab ourselves a glaive. And dodge these friendos down here. And then we're essentially going to teleport all the way back to the start. We're going to go back around. We essentially only wanted that for map completion purposes. We're going to go up here. Collect this hidden item. A claymore. And this copus. Equipment. Party. Great, now everyone's set. I'm going to go through this nice wheaten grass. And then we're going to go to our first real town, which is Basil. Great, fast travel location. And we're going to leave Basil real quick, because we're going to go find ourselves the warrior charm. So we've already spoken about the cleric class. The warrior class is the next one. This is what we're going to use the rewards board for. That's why we were killing all those wool turtles, and it's the reason we've just been running around. Yeah, I am a little bit. These are old splits. I didn't finish my last run, but I was like 14 minutes ahead or something like that. And I wasn't able to finish because I couldn't quite get the last boss strategy. But we have it down pat now. Here's hoping. It's been a hot minute. All right, so let's fight these guys. Now, the damage has gone up exponentially. A considerable chunk. As you can see there. Great, okay, so now we have enough to do this. Sacred Water. Sacred Water is what we use to unlock all of these thingos. We're only going to get 3 in the game. This is our second one. So each person has an ultra move that is slightly different. So you would have seen Sienna's, which was the big crit we did on the boss just before. You would have seen Lena's, which was the sort of like the magic strike coming down. Killian's is the giant sword that comes up from the earth. They're sort of the main ones that you'll see. The reason we use Glenn's here is because it's an AoE as well. And we sort of want to try and... Oh, Sterile Mucus, that's actually really good. We want to try and just beat these guys as fast as possible. So, this game is a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Okay, so let's do this. Ooh. Great, Grimoire Shard is going to give us this. Undead Killer, please. Great. And then we're going to equip you with the warrior class. We're going to change formation. I think that's fine. Besides, we're going to change that to Killian, and then we're going to do that. Great, so this is the first time you're going to see Sienna's actual use. All right, we need to buy some thin hides. I don't think we got any at all, so I'm going to buy 5. Hope that's enough. We're going to upgrade Longbow. It is just enough. So now Rob is sort of going to be the next big damage dealer as well as Glenn. And you'll see that later on in the next boss fight. So... Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. This game is very quick, and I'm trying to explain as much as I can. So we haven't actually been in a fight yet that you're able to see the moves from the classes, but Cleric class gives you heal and revive. Warrior class gives you a more powerful single strike and an AoE strike. I'm going to use that in a little bit. And you'll see us use that essentially for the rest of the run. Because AoE damage is super good. Go wide swing. Nice. So we're going to power shot you. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill this in one turn. Probably not. Not quite. But there we go. Oh, that's all right. We'll take it. Okay, great. So now we're going to go back. So we're essentially doing all this to be able to get a pass to go to the next area. We're trying to get Rob and Lena back to a place called Tormund. So it turns out Lena is actually the princess of Tormund, shocking no one. This is a JRPG. We're trying to get them back. Wide swing. Want to do this. So this should deal a decent chunk of damage. Yeah, look at that. Look at that damage. The Warrior Charm increases regular attack damage, which becomes incredibly important really soon. Great. Okay, so now we're not going to teleport anywhere. We're going to go all the way back over here. And we're going to change our formation real quick. So, we might be introduced to one of our first... We get it? No leaping today. There is a purple frog that can show up in one of 3 places. And that is one of the places. So, that's alright. Leaping didn't bless us this run. We did get to see a big yak, though, earlier, which was Tack the Yak. Alright. So this is the path that'll get us into the Kortara mountain range, which is where we need to go to get to Tormund. White swing. They're very same. You. Nice. So we've upgraded the longbow to essentially Rob is going to do just a considerable chunk of damage. There is one thing I don't like about this in particular, which is it'll assume that you want to take out the enemy with the highest amount of health, and that's not actually the case. Alright, we're going to change our formation here, because we want Lena, and we want Victor. Alright, we're doing it this way, I guess. This is unfortunately the slower way. So if you use a physical move on these ghosts, they will counter all. They'll become immune to all physicals. If you use a magic move on them, they'll become immune to all. Yeah, that's what it is. What I wanted. Dinger. Well, actually, we can just do this thing, can't we? Because we'll be able to take them out with that. Okay, that worked out fine. That's unfortunately a very bad turn order, but not impossible. Yeah, the ghosts are cool. They have the ghosts are a really cool mechanic. The sort of invulnerability to the specific types of attack, which is really cool. Also, you'll find out that corridors are the biggest boss in this game. You can just get absolutely stuck on them. We're going to jam all the way down here. Oh, this is better. This is exactly what I wanted to see, actually. Power shot. Great. There we go. Yeah, you tell them. Now you let them know. Alright, so we haven't really spoken too much about the overdrive bar. When you're in the green, your moves, your like special moves cost half. But there is a strategy to keeping it in there because you'll see some moves get highlighted yellow. We can do this. This is fine. Oil slash. Power shot. And fire thrust. Perfect. So you'll see that, yeah, in the top left, there's like a symbol, and that's for the type of move that it is. So this is a buff move that we can jump into. And that will actually reduce the overdrive gauge, which is becomes very beneficial later on. Howdy, Minfin. What's new? What's happening, friendo? I'm going to change this formation real quick because I want Killian and I want Cia. Do it. Yeah, welcome on in. What's new? What's happening? Alright, let's fight this boss. So... Poison shot. We're in a leg aim. Probably should have Poetic March there, but that's a-okay. Because we're going to do this now. An armor break going. Yeah, nice! That's what I like to hear. I have had no time in this past little while to really do anything, unfortunately. So I am, as the kids are saying, out of practice. Okay, so the sort of gimmick in this fight is that there's those two little flames. They will, like, you can attack them. There's no reason to attack them. Not at the moment anyway. But if you do, it'll prevent them from doing their sort of attacks. And you'll see they do, like, flame magic and that kind of jazz. It's not typically worth it at the moment. Gotta go fast and all that jazz. How are you enjoying it, Minfin? Overheat, you'll see we're now starting to do a little bit less damage. But that's sort of fine. Because there's the fight. We lost a little bit of time there, and that's a-okay. That's mostly from just poor Ghost RNG. Alright, we're going to run out here. Now we're at the Kotara mountain range, where we're going to do a little bit of upgrading. And get ready for our next boss. Nice. I do, however, pretty sure I want Len instead of Killian. And then we're going to be able to deal a good chunk of damage on this next one using Len's water attacks. See, there we go. So we've sort of set ourselves up on the right hand side, which means when we escape on the right hand side. I'm going to dodge these friendos. Go to our next boss fight. Yeah, that's true, because I've watched some of your runs when you did your Pace Pal stuff. And this is a smidgen different than than the platformers. Super fun. This game is so much fun. I'm such a big fan of it. And let's get ourselves a Poetic March. So this boss's gimmick is that it will eventually go into a counter stance, where it will counter any sort of physical attacks. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to mess it up slightly. There are some moves that aren't classified as damaging moves, which you'll get to see in a moment. Counter stance. So defend. Oil slash doesn't count as that, but it still does a good chunk of damage. Leg aim also does a good chunk of damage, but doesn't count as it. So defend. Defend. Oil slash. Alright, now out of that. That's fine. You can paralyze her. That's no issue whatsoever. We do want Fire Thrust, though. Power Shot. And a Cross Slash. Could actually be it. There we go. Yeah, the menus are sort of the hardest ones to learn, but this game is not like the other ones. By other ones, I mean just generic JRPGs, stuff like your like PSX Final Fantasies and that kind of jazz. Because it's a lot easier. There isn't as much to do. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. Alright, now through here, I'm sort of looking at the stuff we're getting. We got ourselves a 5-leaf clover and a mantis. We're doing pretty well for these items. We're sort of looking for an oily mango, a rat, and a newt, I think is what we... Oh, and a pebble, I think is what we need. And what that'll do is that'll let us get some new upgrade materials, which will become very beneficial later on. If we don't get them, it's not the worst. We just need to farm a fight later on to get some feathers. It's not the worst, it's just a bit of a time loss. Also means we can't upgrade a sword earlier on. Doesn't make that much difference, but it is certainly helpful. Yeah, FF9 menuing is a lot. As someone who sort of started speedrunning, and the first game they started was Final Fantasy IX, I get that. It's a lot. It is so much. Alright, we're going to get these oil lamps, which sort of, which put oil on the target, which makes fire attacks do a bit more damage. So this boss will take about 2 seconds to kill. Oil slash. Fire thrust. Oh my lord, that is not okay. Fight's over. That's intense. Yeah, Celeste is... Ooh. That's a lot. Okay, we're gonna go to Sienna's story here. So this is what I was saying about like the story progression is sort of Final Fantasy VI, because we have sort of our split party, as you would when you have your sort of Terra, Sabin, and ooh, I forget who the last one is. Locke. Scenarios. So we just got the Wazikashi there, which is a pretty good weapon for Sienna, which is nice. I haven't seen any other thing. I've seen some of the things I want. Sorry, Hidden Cave. We're gonna get ourselves a bit of money. Early on, money becomes kind of an issue. We're not getting the things I want here. Got a lot of drinking stalks. I found if you get the chance to, for sure... God, so many drinking stalks. If you get the chance to, the PS5 controller is very comfortable. It's what I'm running on right now. My hands are also ginormous, so... This lady's going to trust us, a random, to bring her husband her food. And we're going to do nothing like that. We're going to take it and we're going to run. Okay, we got ourselves a rat. That's nice to see. We're going to go all the way in here and we're going to go to the inn. Let's get this cutscene. I've heard good things about 8-Bit Dough as well, actually. I believe Curtis used them, or has used them. I'm going to do this because I want that. Oh, the mango's good. Okay. I wanted that extra chance. We're going to get here and get the water bombs. They'll become relevant much later on. The Xbox D-pads aren't thrilling. Yeah, nice, Minfin. Yeah, absolutely. PS5 controller is, oh, very comfortable. After I sold my PS5, I had to go out and get another controller. So I ended up getting the Cosmic Purple one. Best choice. Best choice I could have made. All right, we're gonna get introduced to our next party member. Yeah, look it up, Chthonic. It looks so good. Kasegiri. Draw iron. Dagger. Magic up becomes very important. And Berserker. Set skills. Draw iron. Level up. Equipment. Okay. Great. So. What we did there is we just leveled up Draw Iron, which is going to give heavy for a couple of turns. Going to give heavy for an extra turn, so it's now 2 instead of 1, which becomes super important. In probably an hour, it becomes really important. So, Pebble, good. So many drinking stalks. We're going to skip this encounter. How many drinking stalks do we need? Certainly not that many. Light Claymore, I guess. Metal Low. Great. Nice. Alright, we're going to fight Osric here, which is a cool water fellow. And you're going to get a taste of the first of Bathraz's ultra moves, which is really cool. I wire it in. Great. That's the fight. Yeah, I just plug it in via USB-C. Means it's always charged, ready to go. That's sort of the ideal. Alright, so the very powerful thing about Bathraz's ultra move there is it does 10 hits. So a big part of this game coming up, you'll see, is actually in this section, is actually how beneficial stacking elemental resistances is, elemental weaknesses. Oh. And we'll see that in just a second. Equipment. Skills. Learn skills. Basso Profundo. Alright, we're doing dry moves. Water attack. And an AoE. What are we doing? Earth drums. Basso Profundo. Oh. Counter cure becomes water attack. And wide swing. That. And then equipment. Warrior, accessory, life threat. Sorry, we're gonna stack an ability called, or a debuff called Dry on the enemy. What that's gonna do is that's gonna give us Rob's inherent passive water attack extra damage. We're also gonna add on this. Oh. That was slow. Add on this. What are we talking about? Armor break as well, which is going to make them take less. Going to take more damage just in general. Okay. So there's a cool mechanic here with these fights that we need to sort of like control this carriage, otherwise we'll just die. We need to do it all over again. So we're gonna not mess around with that. Poison shots. That's Profundo. Yeah, we do. Great. Nice crit. That saves us a good chunk of time, actually. Which means Alfred's Will. We might actually just kill here. Hell yeah. Done. Nice fight. Good fight. Oh yeah, super recommend it. Yeah, if you have giant hands, or just like it's actually just a really nice controller. Like it is a bit big, but they've definitely made strides in the forms of like controller layouts and comfortability. Nice. Oh, we'll still check them out. I mean, check them out at the store first, maybe. Don't spend the... I think I spent $120 on this. Okay, nice. So we're going to power shot you. And we should actually be able to one-turn this guy. We'll do this. Do this. And then pressure point. Could actually kill. Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of that. Alright, don't worry about the big sandworm. We will come back to that. Wow. Killian's quick. It is not USD at all. No, it's 120 Australian, which is probably like $6 or $7 American. All right. Big fight. Giga Drill Breaker. Big boy. So we want to do that. Do that, and make sure we do that. Good crit as well. Okay, we're going to this. We're going to poison it. Bass Profundo. Wide swing. No, that's fine. Okay. Wow, we're getting the double crits here. We probably could have actually just taken it out there. I did not want to risk it. We might even just kill it on this one. Yep, sure did. That is the fastest I've ever done that fight. 2 crits. Hot damn. Nice. Alright. Before we forget, let's level up. Healing him. Charge. Ultra move. Set skills. Let's... X is removed. That. Great. Done. Yeah, thanks. So it turns out the double crits are really necessary. Alright. So now we're essentially going to... have sort of a fun time on these next couple of fights, because we're not meant to be doing this much. I mean, obviously, I say not meant to. Obviously, the game allows us to. But charge becomes extremely important, especially when it comes to stacking debuffs and everything like that. So we just dealt like... Sorry, so we were doing 600 crits on that boss there, using a move that deals 1.8 times damage, and with charge we just did a multi-attack, which doesn't do that, doesn't do as much damage. However, we just did 600 damage as like a regular hit. So you'll see now Rob is just about to deal a considerable chunk of damage for the next little while. Sure. I'm gonna see if I can level up. Skills. I can. Excellent. That'll become irrelevant real soon. I think that's everything we need. We just got a pebble then. Power swing. I'll freeze it. Nice. Alright, next fight we've got is a boss fight. Against Toma. Toma. We're going to charge. Alfred's will. That's Profondo. Power Pierce is going to deal extra damage here. We don't actually need it though, because we're just going to do this. That's Profondo. Power Pierce. There we go. That's the fight. So you can see how quickly we do, like, how much damage we deal now. It is a considerable chunk. Alright, so now once all these scenarios are done, we all meet up at the White Rose Inn, where Rob cannot hold his liquor. Nice. Alright. Lena's gone missing. So sort of what just happened is we, at the White Rose Inn, we're sort of being looked after by this man and his daughter. And this man is sort of explaining how the souls work in this game. So each person and each living thing has a soul. And when we die, our soul gets thrown into the Maelstrom, which is essentially a gigantic storm of souls. Let me do this. Alright, this is where we find out if we got everything we need. We sure did. Excellent. Fantastic. That's going to help us out here because we're going to be able to level up the Copus. What that's sort of explaining is, like, all the souls go up, and then when a new life form is made, it just sort of picks one out randomly. But you don't sort of, it's random, and like all your memories and everything obviously get removed. But the reason that this is the White Rose Inn is these White Roses have the ability to hold souls. Once those souls are released, they make a noise. You'll see them in a little bit, and sort of what that like haunting wail was earlier. But you'll see it in a little bit. You can probably see where this is going. The reason we went into town is to see if anyone sort of heard of anything that's going on. Some of the town folk have been missing. Unsurprising to anyone, turns out this fellow has been stealing their souls to do stuff with. So we're going to follow him. Here's where we come up to some of these white roses that are going to make a bunch of noise. There you go. We'll find out here that this person here has sort of like taken their souls, essentially. Sienna, Victor, and Liam. There we go. Great. So we're going to dodge this pack here. Now, the reason we're putting Sienna at the front again is because we want... we want Victor to go first, but for some reason, Glenn is faster. Which is wild. As long as Victor goes before Rob, we're sort of fine. Now, we've arranged our skills, so you only have to do like one button press to get to them. Which is really handy. It just saves a bunch of time. Oh. Besides that... There we go. Alright, that's sort of all the fights we need to do until we fight the next boss, which is Arlette. Now, Arlette is the daughter of the owner of the White Rose Inn. Turns out the owner has been putting a bunch of souls into Arlette. And so now she's going to become super powerful. Okay, we can do this. Poetic March. And so now she's sort of like trying to defend her dad from all the crimes and everything. You know, classic daughter stuff. That was a considerable chunk of damage. There we go, that's the fight. That's absurd. That was so quick. Nice. Alright, then we're going to head up to Tormund. Yeah, that was faster than usual. I think leveling up Power Pierce early on is definitely the way to go. Yeah, not bad. Unfortunately, and we'll get there eventually. Obviously, we'll get there eventually. But the the world record holder at the moment, Cat, their Arlette split is 52, and I don't know how they've done it. They're just quick. They're just quick. Yo! Thank you so much for the follow, friendo. Very kind of you. Incredibly kind of you. Welcome on in. Yeah, I wonder what it'll be. After I inevitably get world record back, because I'm gonna, I guess, not stop playing this game until I do. No matter how long it takes, I guess. I'm going to try doing all bosses route, which would be really fun, because that'll be like... I didn't actually need that. Because it'll be glitched all bosses, which is super fun. There's out of bounds shenanigans in this. There's Anchor Eternals found a bunch of like cutscene triggers and triggers to get like the characters and things earlier. So I'm keen to see what it looks like. My whole idea is I want to essentially do like the prologue, do the church, and then essentially finish the game, and then go back from there. Yes, correct. Yeah. You don't actually need to get... You still need to... probably only need to get 4 out of the tablets. Because 2 of them are just kind of sitting there. Alright, Sacred Water. We're going to use this to get ourselves another class stone. But for now, we're in Tormund, the rainy city. We're going to go and see if we can get this skip. Didn't get it. It's happened ones of times. You can actually skip this cutscene. Yeah, new class stone. We get the Shaman Stone, and we chuck it on Bathraz as soon as possible. Essentially for the final boss fight. And I guess for the couple of bosses before, like Chained Echo and Wunderganger and Blob. We'll use them for, but... Shaman Stone is in Perpetua Flower Fields. But we don't get it till we get air travel anyway. Alright, this is the Charm of the Learner. This doubled the amount of SP gained in fights. It becomes super important. Because we only do a couple of fights anyway, we need to get as much SP as possible. We're going to equip this straight on Bathraz as soon as we get the chance to. And we're going to level up Magic up a bunch, as well as an ability that we'll get later on in the last act. Yeah, I didn't actually get all of them in my casual playthrough. Like I defeated all the bosses, but I didn't get all the class stones. Alright, so we're going to go in here and we're going to... go up here. There's a couple of these castles that all look the same. Rob's going to drop a bunch of stuff. Classic Rob. What a fellow. I'm going to this. We're going to grab this partisan. We're going to get Lena. Classic Rob. Alright. So, we've got a bunch of exposition. Now, essentially what they're going to talk about is, like, what the Opus Stone is, what's going to happen, how to deal with everything. We've sort of already gone over that. Like, we obviously skipped the cutscene, but when the Opus Stone is broken, it explodes everywhere, dealing a considerable chunk of damage, sort of destroying everything in its path, and then it will rebuild itself. More importantly, when it rebuilds itself, it will absorb all the souls that it killed, instead of them going all the way to the Maelstrom, and will actually make it stronger. That becomes incredibly relevant very soon. So... Alright. So, someone's clearly been listening in on us. Now I have to fight them. So, let's change this around. Formation, Sienna, skills, learn skills, Bathraz, summoned attack. Oh, we did. That's alright. We could have done that then. That's okay. We'll equip this Charm with Learn of the Bathraz in 1 second. There we go. Okay. What did we miss out on? Oh, we missed out on 6 SP. That is not a lot of SP. We're okay. Nice. Alright, so this Ultra Move bar is now full again, which becomes super important in a little bit. Because we don't level up Rob's weapon here, we level it up just before the next boss fight. There is a fight coming up that takes a little bit longer. So we're going to use this Ultra Move there. Whereas if it was here, we could use one to sort of skip these guys a bit quicker. But we're not going to do that, so... Alright. God, the battle music, like the run music, is really good in this game. I have to summon attack here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sweet. So there's some of these fights that are worth skipping for, and there are some of these fights that are not worth skipping for. That is one of the ones that are not worth skipping for. Like skipping the cutscene that introduces them. Howdy, cat. How's it going? We're not. We were just talking about you earlier, actually. How that was a really quick Arlette fight. That was a 2-turn Arlette fight. It was absurd. We're not getting world record today. Oh, my mid and late game is a bit shocking. What do I want? I want Glenn. That's fine. Killian, Sienna, Victor, Bathraz. Okay. Fuck. What am I doing? That. Glenn. That. Perfect. That'll do. Howdy, friendo. It's been a hot minute. How are you? What's new? What's happening? You know what? I hope so too. We're only 3 minutes behind. Not impossible. All right, we're going to do this really cool skip. There we go. Oh, nice. How is it? I haven't played any of the Octopath games, actually. But I've heard nothing but good things about them. Alright, we're going to dodge this encounter here. Once again, we're going to try to attack them from the right so we can leave on the right-hand side and actually just skip the encounter. Alright, welcome to Perpetual Flower Fields, everyone. A place with one of the nicest music in the game. Yeah, to be fair, nor have I. Work has been crazy. I tried that. I think I like missed out by like 5 seconds when I was playing around with it the other day. That's quite funny. Alright, so Perpetual Flower Fields are essentially just this area that sort of sits in between the Leviathan Trench and Fjord Woods. I think that's the name of the place. Fjord Woods. But it's been like ravaged, and you'll see it here. Like Tormund has like sort of been devastated. Alright, here's the fight we were talking about. Where we're gonna use this. Why is that so slow? To deal a little bit of extra damage here. This is also the fight that we would have to grind the feathers for if we didn't get them from the... not ideal. Do we get to kill here? We do. Excellent. Where we'd have to farm if we didn't get the deal. We just have to farm some long feathers there. But we can get everything else. It just takes a while because you need to wait for a sparkly one to show up. A shiny, as the kids are calling it nowadays. Alright, we got this. We can now open this barrier up. Skip this. I'll just encounter and do this quick little puzzle. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm a big fan of it. It's, the way, because they're all static encounters, you can sort of, like, reliably dodge them every time, and so you can sort of make an SP route, which is really cool. That sort of, like, changes in a little bit in the beginning of Act 2 when we get Bow, which is a 50% chance to get double SP. And that does make things a little bit more difficult to sort of route in. But if you go by, like, the minimum amounts, then it's pretty easy. But yeah, we essentially just want to grind as much SP as possible without doing the fights in classic JRPG fashion. Alright, here we're going to do ourselves a big menu. Buy, recurve bow. Oh. Sell, everything. Upgrade. It is twice now that I've forgotten to equip the recurve bow. Equip. Body. Skill. Learn skills. Attack up. Attack up. I don't think I need anything else yet. Set skills. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Great. I'm gonna do with that. Yes, surely am. I very much am. Yeah, the Buthrise has the belt on it already, so we're just gonna run with it for the entire time. I know that the Lena oil strategy is fine. I like this way. With the leveled up Power Pierce, you deal so much damage. Oh, it didn't kill. That's new. That didn't kill. That's bizarre. Still quick, but that should have killed. Maybe I was in overdrive for too long. Yeah, the leveled up Power Pierce just seems super worth it. Like, so I level it up right before... I level it up? Right before... Toma? I level up real early. It's in the Kotara mountain range, for sure. Alright, so we're gonna go through this little like section to try and get to a monastery. Now the monastery is going to provide us with a bunch of information so that we can take out this opus stone. The other one. Oh, that's rude. That's very rude. Yeah, so Rob is essentially our main damage dealer for, I would say, 75% of the run. From the second that we get the charge ability, all the way up until, like, the last boss. Last phase, the last boss, anyway. They'll become the main damage dealer. Mostly because you can, like, charge is a phenomenal, like, increase in damage. Not only do you do that, we also get something that will give Earth Attack and Rob's inherent Water Attack as well. And we're going to be able to stack that with the amount of damage that we're going to deal. It's going to become a considerable chunk. I don't think I needed to do that. Let's find out. Or didn't. So yeah, so Rob is essentially our main damage dealer for the majority of the run. And with Warrior Charm as well, giving us the ability to have an AoE as well, you can sort of take out packs really quickly. Alright, charge. This is my least favorite boss in the game. Oh, it's not my least favorite boss in the game. Casually, it was my least favorite boss in the game. But that's alright. Nice crit. Crits for days here, champions. That's fine. We're just gonna punch through this here. Good kill. Yeah. Good fight. Good fight. Man, the life thread on Rob is doing work today. Doing absolute work. Alright, so we're at this monastery now. And we're gonna go through it. We're gonna essentially go up to the the final peak. The highest room on the tallest tower. And we are gonna be greeted by some old friends. Which I don't think I actually set up for. But that's okay. Who's got Lena? Rob has Lena? That's alright. That's sort of fine. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Charge. Light Claymore. Right, then we might lose a little bit of time here, friends. And that's okay. I did not set up for it. Who's left? Okay, that's fine. Oh, it didn't kill? Damn it. We could have saved a bit of time there, actually. Oh, did we get it? Easy every time, friends. Look at that. Look at that save. Look at that skip. Look at that time save. Oh. So, there's a cutscene. So, we should be hearing a bunch of music right now. We should be hearing the running away music right now. We're not, because there's like a potential to skip the cutscene. Assuming you hold down the skip right as the fight finishes, you can skip a 45-second cutscene, and then it sends us back here without the music, which is really funny. But we are, in fact, running away from a bunch of enemies. 9-minute time save? Oh, I wish. I wish. Not quite. So I absolutely forget Act 2 mid-game. And I forget if we go to the shop still in Tormund. I have it in my notes here, but I haven't checked my notes in a little while. So... yeah, I don't know if we do anymore, because we kill the monkeys, right? To get the extra stuff. And I actually forget. That's right, we'll find out. Is it 5? No, it's not. It's 3, isn't it? Depends on the kind of smoker. Electric smokers, not only are they like fantastic for like controlled cooking, because you set them up at a specific temperature, and they will just do that temperature, which is really nice. And then also you get the joy of like the smoky flavor, which is really nice. However, however, they're a bit pricier, but the quality of food that it produces is well above ones you can get like a smoker box for a barbecue or a Weber. I don't know what Americans call it, unfortunately. Oh, so, Cat, I think I found a way to skip a fight in this area as well. I don't know if you do this, or if I've just been missing it the entire time. But as soon as we get the power armor, the sky armor, we should be able to skip a fight, which is cool. God, what am I doing? Damn. I'm staggered? Alright, that's a reset. Defend. Best Profundo. Stagger isn't too bad, except that it lasts 7 turns. Ceramic Egg? I have not heard of that. At all, I'm sorry. I think I need... Do I need it yet? Skills. Set skills. Beast Killer. Do I not have human... Oh, of course. I haven't learnt it yet. There it is. Set skills. Human Killer. Attack up. Great. There we go. That's why we didn't have the extra attack up either. We might not save nearly as much time as we should from this cutscene skip, but that's alright. As stated, wee bit rusty. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what the ceramic egg is, Cohen. However, the electric smokers are by far the nicest product for the amount of price you're going to pay. Oh my god. That's fine, because we can use this, which we're weak against anyway. Alright. Yeah, so here we go. So we should be able to save a little bit of time here. We're going to go down here and get this health. Get this fight. So now we're introduced to the gear system. Gear 2 deals more damage, but you take more damage. Gear 1 is like sort of a generic one. So we're going to go up here and we're going to dodge this fight. Go all the way down here. And that should save us a little bit of time, actually. I discovered that the other day. Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, I messed up this fight. That's fine. I hope so. I messed up this fight, unfortunately. I just have to do it the old fat. Oh, we got the crit though. Okay. G2 does also use extra SP. You are correct. Poison salvo. Yeah, the sprites in this game are phenomenal. And this will kill you. I mean, you had this up 330 because you know what you're doing to get Warrior Charm, right? Warrior Charm is really easy for you. Alright, if we get a crit here, I'll be happy. No crit yet. There we go. Alright. So there's the 45-second time save, minus a couple of other things we needed to fix. Alright, so now we're in this weird sort of light realm. We'll get back to this. We're only here for a brief second. And we're out. So, the sort of story going forward now is we ended up using the Opus Stone again, and Glenn hurt a lot of people, and he's not happy about it, so he decided to leave and essentially go back to an orphanage. And that's this. So we're going back to the orphanage now. We just picked up some supplies. It's been 3 months. There are the kids. Geez, I hope they're real. I'm gonna go down and we're gonna be visited by an old friend. Shock horror. Kids aren't real. The new song by the Offspring. Sky armor. We're also going to swap that for the glaive. Swap that for the great sword. Alright, now we've got sort of like world traversal now with these guys. Now Now, the reason we swapped the glaive and the greatsword is because Sienna is going to do the most amount of the damage going forward. Due to our ability to have charge, off the bat, and also the amount of damage that the greatsword does gives you, what am I talking about? Multiple shots that you can sort of take out big chunks of enemies with. Now, if you see here, Sienna is going to one-hit this friend. There we go. Sienna doing giga damage, as the kids are calling it nowadays. We're going to skip this cutscene. I'm going to change out Partey to Victor. Now we're on Mountain Rydell. We're going to fight ourselves a Condor. Unfortunately, you can't do anything once those text messages are up. Unfortunately. Fire shot. Charge. That's a break. So you'll see we're swapping between Gear 1 and Gear 2. In the top left-hand corner, you can see that the overdrive bar will move left if it's in Gear 2 and move right if it's in Gear 1. Also, getting hit will... that was a 10k crit. Oh my lord. The overdrive bar doesn't matter too much in the Sky Armors. It sort of becomes trivial. Later on, it won't become so trivial. But for now, we don't really need to worry too much about it. Same thing in the as the regular overdrive. If you're in the red, you take an extra 10% damage, I think. Is it 10%, right? Extra 10% damage. So it becomes super relevant later on for us to not be in there. Armor break. We're going to take out the elemental first. Because they all have AoEs, but there's a chance that they just used them all. They just used them all. And Rob is taking a beating. Should kill though. No, it didn't kill. This will kill though. Nice. We'll get some armor soon that will sort of make Glenn and Rob not really have to worry too much about the damage that they're going to take. Armor break. So I'm looking in the top right corner at the turn order to see if Victor is going to go before Glenn. Sorry, before Rob. And if he does, I get to use the Poetic March, which will sort of ensure that we kill them in enough time. Ooh. Oh my god, that's sketchy. I've never seen that happen before. Oh my god. There we go. The thing is that we know we can do it. Defensive break. Dodge. Leg sweep. Okay, so we're going to one-hit one of these friendos again. These big gorillas. should be able to kill here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, we did. Excellent. I just got ourselves a Condor to fight now. Almost. I'm going to lose a little bit of time just from that fight we had to reset, but that's a-okay. Nice. Okay. We haven't really spoken about those red crystal things. We won't really need to talk about them ever. They drop gems which give us a chance to upgrade our weapon. There was a time where we were considering farming them. That didn't end up panning out because it was way too inconsistent. That's fine. Yes, fire shot. That's break. Do I need to charge here? I'm not going to charge here. It's fine. No, didn't need to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, very cool idea. But no, yeah. Bit of a lack of implementation there. Yeah, it's okay, yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go do a bunch of stuff. Did I? Oh no. This is a skippable cutscene. I don't know why I didn't skip. There we go. It's alright, it's okay, we got there. We had to wait for some text to come up. Where are we going to? We're going to Tara Mountain Range. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's not okay. Where are we? We're going there. Alright, and all the way. Wait. Where am I going? Now I'm off kilter. Down here. I have no idea where I'm going. Here we go. It's okay. It's alright. Mount Rydell. And then Perpetual Flower Fields. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves a Shaman Stone, not quite, Shaman class. This should be easy peasy. Yes, we absolutely do. No reason not to. Nice. Sky Armor, settings, skill ramp, SP up ramp, equipment, Shaman. And then we're gonna go all the way back to Perpetual Flower Fields. To be fair, this is very new. I don't know if we've done a run with this yet. Have we done a run with this yet? I did in my practice ones, but I don't know if Pat did this in their other one. Where are we going? We're going to Basil. We're going to Basil. Oh. There we go. Oh, okay, cool. Farnsport. Yeah, so this is a little bit new. Yeah, I've got Human Killer on, so we should be fine. That's fine. We essentially just need to get through like 2 more fights till we get some armor for Rob. You. Well, that's rude. Alright, we're going to go to the Oasis now. So we've already sort of lost a little bit of time by doing that extra stuff. But we'll gain some of it back. Some of it. So, we're definitely going to lose a little bit of time on this split. It's wild that Glenn gets the level up, but the others don't. Piercer, take you out. Fire Shot, take you out. Great. So I was contemplating going up and doing that extra fight instead of doing this runaround, just to get the extra SP for energy burst. I forget the multi-shot, but I don't know if I need it. Ah, that tracks. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's fair. That makes a lot of sense. General Godfrey and his boys. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god. Alright, Bartharaz, it's all down to you, buddy. Come and attack. Nice. Hell yeah. Easy every time, friends. Before we forget, we gotta do this. I haven't found that it's killed me yet, because we got the gemstone jerk in here, which we'll equip onto Rob, right? But that's sort of the only one that really matters. And then we get the... Oh, that was lucky. Ooh. I pressed the call airship button. Yeah. And, like, we get the bow as well. Don't you just... it's super unlikely. It's fine. It's probably okay. Alright, so... the story-wise, there's one of the, like, the generals... So Godfrey was a general. There are also a bunch of other generals which we will meet along the way. One of them is Matai. We haven't... Oh, that's fine, we can do that. We haven't met yet. Oh, that's rude. That's actually kind of fine, though. As long as you don't enact... That's fine. Okay, we're okay. That'll kill them. That'll kill them. Matai is one of them, and he's leading an army at the moment. That's sort of looking to take out, you know, this oasis. They've sort of led all their people here. We're gonna sort of stop that. You can also do this cool skip where they don't even notice that we're there. Yeah, famous last words. It'll probably be fine. Like, really. I probably should have... Settings. Yeah, we entirely skip all the cutscenes. I should have just waited because I need to do this one now as well. Make sure that this equips onto Rob. There we go. Yeah, we've met Matai a bunch of times. However, you just never see it. Too fast. We got to go fast. We got to skip everything. However, the Forgotten Matai fight is one of the big run killers. Sure, why not? Why not? Don't really need to do any of that anyway. We should be able to just roll them. Oh, you know why we're not killing? We haven't leveled up. We haven't leveled up Power Swing yet. That's why we're not killing in one. I mean, we are now, but that's why we weren't killing in one. We haven't leveled up Power Swing. We'll do that now because we'll level up, attack up, and all that kind of jazz as well. Which will help us with the Forgotten Matai fight. No wonder. That explains a lot. Skills. Set skills. You. Level up Power Swing. Level up attack up. Great. Probably actually do level up here as well. We have a lot to level up. I've been putting it off. But it will benefit us greatly if we do it. Amalia will leave for a little while. We'll do theirs later. That's why I've saved so much time, because I haven't been doing any of this. There we go. Alright. That's fine. And do this, skip a bunch of stuff. Skip this fight once again. They once again don't recognize us if we're not in our sky armor. I'm gonna go fight Matai. So, here's Matai in a tank. Now you'll notice that most things, when I say most things, a lot of things in this game are weak to wind, which is absurd. Very funny, actually. It is, in fact, a very cute tank. Oh, that's real sketchy. I don't like that at all. I might need to actually heal. Light shot. Repair all. You gonna, yeah, okay, perfect. Parfait. This should kill. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Bass Profundo. Charge. So we'll explain what happened in a little bit. I'm gonna go berserk here, so I want to do a little bit of extra damage. Act twice, don't. Magic forbiddens, actually kind of fine. We take those. That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, Dark Spear does 1,000 damage a hit with the berserked up Bartharaz, so you know, you do lose out a little bit there. Right. So yeah, so we lost like a minute and a half, and that's sort of fine. Yeah, exactly. That was a good fight. Obviously, we lost a little bit of time, but that's not the worst. But now it's side quest time. You need to do a bunch of side quests. Going the wrong way. This is a considerable chunk, Minfin. This is essentially half the run. Didn't you say Ramina's tower? That's there. That's Maria. Making it look easy. Oof. Oh, you finished the Nissa quest? Oh, okay, chill. Yeah, sweet. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's chill. That's easy. Roland Fields. I want to go this. Goodbye to attack the yak, everyone. It's the last we'll ever see of them. Oh, Dinger. Got me again. It's been so long since I've been caught out by that. Alright. It's gonna look like a weird setup, but that's okay. Only because it is a weird setup. I don't know if it's any good, but I thought about it just then and figure I might give it a try. Alright. So here's where we're going to get ourselves one of the most important items in the game. And this is going to increase our damage essentially by double. I think it's double. I don't exactly know the math. But it's gonna increase our damage by a considerable chunk. Yeah, this is where we're gonna get the Earth Belt. We're gonna take off the life thread off of Rob, and so you'll see slightly fewer crits. That won't matter too much because the damage overall will be more. But that will also mean that Barthraz now has a purpose besides the light claymore. Exactly. What this also means though is that once we get our full team up, oh, rude. Once we get our full team up, Victor will then become just like a buff powerhouse. So instead of using Basso Profondo, we'll start using Poetic March, which increases our damage by 17%. Because we'll have someone else who can use, who can dry the enemy, essentially. So, this is the armor we need for Glenn. And now Glenn will essentially get no more armor for the rest of the game. Oh, no, that's fine. Alright, we're coming up to a pretty important boss here. Has about 88,000 health. And we're going to see if we can get the good RNG. Easy every time, friends. Yeah, Eagle has... That's the only reason... Oh, not the only reason. I keep Eagle around also because they can cover when Rob's on low health as well. That's one of the other more important thingos. Tad high run killer. If they can attack first, you know. Equipment. Dragon Mail. Red. Earth Birds. Life Thread. I think that's everything I need to do, because now we're going to teleport all the way down to Tormund. We're going to get this quest. Oh. Where am I going? Oh, Dinger. There. That's what I want. We're going to get this quest. Now, I forget. I do buy the stuff here, I think. God, it's alright. We'll come back if we need it. It's okay. We'll level up. We'll go back to Basil and we'll level up and we'll see what happens. If we need to get it, we can get it. If we don't, we don't. It's okay. I'm going to skip it here. I don't think we do it anymore. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go through here, and we're essentially going the back way to get to this last switch. And then we so that means we don't have to fight as many dragons because the drakes suck. Why the SQ for Magnolia? I am sorry. I don't know what that means. What does SQ mean? I'm sorry. Oh, okay, because you have to. You have to do it. There's 2 quests you have to complete. One of them is this one, and you have to complete the other one. Cat had the same reaction. Yeah, you can skip them. I haven't fought, nor will I ever fight a dragon in my time. You skip this, and we go all the way up here. Now all the gates are open, and we skip a bunch of text. All right, now we're going to skip one of the more important cutscenes of the game, talking about the 7 true kings. 7 true kings are the things that are the entities that sort of run the world. You saw the sandworm. The sandworm is one of them. The moon. We skipped that cutscene, but you saw it maybe for a brief second when we were talking to Killian and Tormund. The moon is an owl. There's a giant Cthulhu in the sea who sort of controls the tides, which is really cool. There's I don't remember what all. Oh, there's the rats, the plague. Essentially, the hive mind of the plague. There's a dragon that runs a city that we'll get to. That's where Nissu. There's... Are there only 5? No, there's 7, isn't there? What ones am I missing? Cthulhu, rats, earthworm, Jim, moon owl. It's fine, there's some more. Yes! Yeah, there is in fact a Cthulhu in the sea. Yeah, the dragon and Nissa. Is there only 5 they talk about? There ends up being more, fun fact. But, for the moment, there's only those. So we're sort of in the maelstrom now. Well, we're using the maelstrom to go into someone's mind. Where this puzzle has sort of happened. House. Ah, okay, that tracks. That makes a lot of sense. Man, I reckon I'm going to lose time in the chain deco split because I forget how to do this. It's been a hot minute since I've done it. Not quite what I wanted. Fifth. Like I said, corridors and stairs are the hardest boss in the game. Bridge. Run all the way back. They all connect up, and now we're going to go up to this person's mind. Great. Dunskies. Right now we're going to go all the way over to Tormund. We're going to go to New Winshire first. We're going to head all the way over to Tormund. We're going to reintroduce ourselves to a party member that left, so you might have noticed that Killian isn't around at the moment. Killian tried to take Lena and essentially, like, bargain for his sister's life. We're going to be reintroduced to Killian here, who is now working with the, sort of like the champions that we were talking about, like Godfrey and co. Also, yes, we did just pass a pack of platypodi, if I'm not mistaken, is the plural. That will never come up again. Although, if you follow them, you do get a really cool item. You get an elixir, which is really cool. Oh, this is where you stop? The Magnolia quest is yeah, it's fine. It takes like 2 minutes. You just need to... it just sort of needs to explain how the Maelstrom works and how going into people's mind, because later on we do that anyway. So... fun fact, there is another sacred water here that we will never get. This is the last time we actually head here. Alright. I'm gonna buy some eye drops. I'm not doing that again. I'm not messing it up. There's a boss that can just blind... I can just blind Rob. Alright, so this is the first time that we should see the SP up ram and bow really get into big mode, essentially. That was rude. Take you out. Take you out. There's like one pack of enemies that we're going to have to fight that is super annoying if we don't have this specific strategy. Not impossible, but it's just slow. It's really slow. Oh, yeah. This is one of them. Mostly because they can go into a counter stance, which hurts everyone and just sort of slows everything down. So... they're going to go into a counter... Oh, they didn't. Oh, no, they were already in counter stance. That's why. There you go, just showing you that that's what happens. Going to kill one of them outright. We're going to... I'm not going to risk it. It's fine. I want to heal up. That's fine. Charge... So you can see just how kind of annoying they are, and we're going to fight 4 of them in a little bit. But also, here we go, one of the hardest boss fights in the Gwaine, which is funny. We're going to fight Gwaine and June. Now, Gwaine and June have a chance to use a super ultra attack, which will do a considerable chunk of damage to your party. So we're going to sort of defend for a while and just see where this takes us. June also has the ability to just take over a match, which is real scary. So... oh, she was only teasing us. That's how they get you. Alright. So, should be preparing a super attack now. Yep, 1 round. We'll see how we go. Great, that's it. Easy every time. Alright. Now, we're also going to skip the cutscene here where our good friend Cameron gets stabbed by a seagull, essentially. Alright. This is also the first introduction into the amount of damage that we're going to deal with this new sort of layout here. So, what am I doing with my life? That. Charge. Very much had to remember which part of the run we're at. Bass Profundo. We're at this part of the run. Right, I need to put Amalia's armor on Bathraz. Because I haven't done yet. Fend. Power Swing. There we go. Giga damage. Equipment. Raven Cloak. Great. So there you go. That's like our damage has gone up by a considerable chunk now. With the mixture of adding the earth attack in there. So. Alright, let's see how we do. So we should save a little bit of time because we did the Perpetua stuff already. But, Earth Shot, right? I kind of want to do this just in case because Sienna is last. But I want to see 4 moves. Yes, there we go. Energy Flow. Great. So now we've got this. Please don't kill her. That's so rude. Charge. Stop attacking Sienna, please. Alright, here we go. There we go. Easy every time, friends. Easy every time. Yeah, that's the whole point that's the whole reason we put the Greatsword on Sienna at the start. And then also give her the SP up ram real quick. Is essentially just for that. That fight and then subsequent fights are going to become real easy, which is really nice. Draw iron. Up, yes. Alright, one's down. Yes, it does in a different way. We sort of use Victor a bit more. Nice. We use Victor a bit more because we end up getting the offensive drones, and we get Drone Swarm on it. That does like area of effect multi-target, multi-hit, which sort of gets rid of the armor, which is really cool. All right. So on top of the like mind puzzles, we also have these puzzles. Oh no, I messed up. That's all right. There we go. Great. Awesome. Now we're going to head all the way over to a cool new place that's up in the sky. We're going to meet a good friend. Someone who's going to help us out considerably through the run. Oh. Alright, so we're over halfway through the run, which is really cool. Alright, so we're sort of trying to find a way to like protect. I'm trying to remember exactly what's happening. Also, this implies that Killian and Gwaine sleep in the same bed, which is very funny. We're essentially going to head to a place called Shambhala, where we're going to try and sort of unlock the potential that we have. And there's also like a bunch of stuff that's going on over there, like a lot of monsters have started to appear, which is not cool. And we need to figure out why. I think I also need to set skills, human killer, beast killer. We need to figure out why. So, that's what we're doing. We also get to fight some toucans in the process. Didn't even kill them. I don't know why that didn't kill. It's alright. Doesn't really matter. Oh god, that didn't kill? Okay, that was a bit slow. That's on me. Alright. Yes, big fisty toucans. Toucan Sam got hands now. Call it Toucan Han. Alright. We're gonna meet our good friend. Now, they're a bird. They've got a beak, right, as birds typically do. Typically, sorry, this character can't fly, as we'll find out very soon. And so they've appropriately named it, you know, a blue bird, you know. Think of all the blue birds that you can really think of, right? You know, there's a couple of them, you know. Picture one in your mind right now. The only one that really makes sense for a name as well. So, like, there's one that really stands out. And they essentially just picked it. They just picked it. So this is Eagle. The most obvious name for a bluebird. And we're going to use our Ultra move here because whirlwinds, like 2 whirlwind slashes can just kill us. Well, not kill us, but like put us in a real bad state. So we want to sort of reduce the amount of damage that we're dealing. Alright, and then Poetic March. Okay. We should be okay if we get a rob attack. Oh, this is unfortunately gonna get real sketchy. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna have to deal a bunch of damage. Are we charged? No, we're not. Okay, so we do get a turn. Yeah, this is gonna get sketchy. Unfortunately, it's gonna get real sketchy. Because now we're not gonna have... Yeah, now we're not gonna have a bunch of other stuff either. Oh, that's bad. That's on me. I should have done that differently. Raw Iron brings back down. How much damage do we need to deal? Not much. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. So if Rob goes that one turn before Eagle, it's a really easy fight. Eagle doesn't get the chance to use First Aid. However, if we don't, obviously Eagle gets the chance to heal for 2,000 health, which is a considerable chunk. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of shopping here. Sell. Buy. Slingshot. Middle Acton. Golden Breastplate. Great. Now we're going to get ourselves a bunch of this stuff as well. Going to spend... Oh, jeez. This is really intuitive when you know what you're doing. That... Oh. And I'm pretty sure we upgrade the slingshot here. So slingshot 1. Equipment. Party. Alright, so now we're going to set up some skills. This is our final party, friends. Eagle, skills. Wind gust, incredibly important. Fence up, and up, back up, fence up. Hover, E. Dispel, which becomes very important in a second. HP. Agility. So the reason we're leveling up Sienna here as well is because we want her to have innate extra like passive skills. No worries, Kat. Thank you so much. Enjoy being a dad. Have fun. I appreciate the good luck. Right. Medical water. This is a little bit longer than I want it to be, but it's not the worst. Building Berserker. Killer. Set skills. Wind gust. I think that's everything we actually need to do. Alright. Oh, I need to put Dispel on. Metal Dag. There we go. Okay, this is sort of explaining the tanking mechanic in this. Charge. Shield up. Wind gust. This might not kill. I didn't. That's kind of fine, actually, because we're just going to use attack. Yeah. So I messed up that, so I need to swap that around. Skills. Set skill. Victor. Bass Profondo needs to turn to Poetic Mouth. There we go. Now we're sorted, essentially, for the rest of the run. Essentially for the rest of the run. There'll be one or two more things we need to get in terms of abilities, but we are essentially set for the rest of the run. We had a little bit of relaxing music here. Does this one need to go up too? No, it's not. It's the top one. Oh. I've definitely done that before and just been like, oh, well, I guess we wait a minute now, I guess. That's alright. Happens to the best of us. Alright, so we're going to destroy this chain, essentially. And what that's going to do is release an extra platform. While we're up here, we're also going to turn off this ether cannon switch. Avoid these turtles. Done. And the other cannons prevent us from being able to fly. in our sky armor, because they'll just shoot us down. So, we do this so that we can... eventually get to, like, the next island in Shambhala. Because as stated, Eagle can't fly. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're also going to do... Sorry, we're also going to do an extra fight here. We're going to fight some extra monkeys? Toucans. We're going to fight some toucan hands. Two-hand toucans. And that's going to help us out with getting some extra stuff for upgrade materials. Not here. Here. Where are we going? Here. I'm trying to go to the left is what I'm trying to do. So I want to go up here. Hello, toucan hands. Poetic March. Perfect. Exactly what I want. There we go. So you see, like, our damage is just, from the past, like, half an hour, our damage has increased so much. Alright, so... now we're going to fight some monkeys. Sort of get the last of these platforms out of the way. And get to our last, like, little area we need to get to. That's sort of fine. Power swing. Nice. So we've got this, so we're going to grab this now, actually. Great. Not going to get these worm carapace because there are 7 later on. Nice, nice, nice. This will be the last little platform. This whole time, probably actually a really good time for, like, donations and jazz. Because it's essentially like a chill 6 or 7 minute area. There's no sort of story beats to talk about. Alright, we're going to go down here. The only sort of crystal we check in the run. Rapier Master and Water Resistance. Nah. If we happen to get a Fire Attack red crystal, then things change. But it's the only one we check in the run. There is so little chance. So we kind of don't rely on it. It's more just to kill some time. So is this. We can dance. Eagle's good at dancing. Alright, let's skedaddle. And this last section here. Turn off this last ether cannon. Skip this fight. We do have to fight this one, however. Now, there is a chance that they can use an attack break move on Rob, and they didn't do it, which is perfect. Excellent. Fake monkey's paw. Alright, this is the last ether cannon. The fake monkey paws do literally nothing for us. They are an upgrade material, if I'm not mistaken, but they do absolutely nothing for us in the run. We will sell it. I'm however going, I'm not going to save. It's alright, it's okay. I'm not going to save. Typically I save here because I've soft locked here a couple of times. Alright. Yeah, they're mostly just upgrade materials, anything like that. Like we got a Death's Apple before as well, which is something that... which we'll use as like a selling item as well. Okay, we're not quick enough to do it. Don't know how Cat does this in one hit. When it takes the same amount of turns, no matter what we do. Wind Gust. Oh my god. Leave Victor alone. Please. Oh wait, hold on a second. Lost a wee bit of time, but that's actually kind of that's sort of fine. We're sort of fine with that. All right, so Godfrey kind of merged with all the elementals and stuff that are going on here. And that's why we found out that he's sort of a thumb. So where are we going? Right, we need to go to the teleporter. So, Shambhala. Oh yeah, no, we are absolutely derusting. I haven't run this game in a month, I reckon. But there have been new strats and stuff. I did like an offline making notes and that kind of jazz thing a little while ago when I got my new PC. But yeah, I have not actually done a full run in a hot minute. You know how hard it is to find 4 hours on a day off? Turns out it's difficult. Turns out it's difficult. I don't think that's the right one. Oh no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh. Oh no, I did it again! These puzzles all look the same. There we go. Let's get it down to 2. Well, all bosses will only take about 2 hours or so, I'm hoping. But I'm not entirely sure. Oh. The world record for this is just like a hair over 330. So... if I can get this consistently at 345, which is like super possible, I'll be pretty happy with that. Okay. Here, Bruce. New armor for Bathraz. Alright, now I'm gonna see if I can do this. We can one-shot these blue spiders. I'll be thrilled. But I do not think we're gonna get it. Back up. Probably not. That's fine. So these blue spiders are resistant to physical attacks, and the red spiders are resistant to magic. But typically, we can do enough damage to get rid of most things that like care about that stuff, except for these guys. Unfortunately. Sure. I think maybe summoned attack is the way to go. I think I usually do summoned attack. Light Claymore was also just an AoE as well. So the any percent run of this, any percent is 6 minutes, which is hilarious. I think I might chuck it down as an incentive, like at the end of the run. And no, it doesn't do it still. Yeah, all of Shambhala in the forest is probably a really good time to do donations. That's about halfway through the... Oh, it's like... Not quite. It's like 2/3 of the way through the run. Alright, which one's this? Left up. Left up. Oh, oh. Right. Up. Right. Down. Down. Agamemnon. Oh, I messed this up last time. Glaive. Avelia. Feather cannon. So I just need to equip the Kerberos and then... Sky armor settings. Kerberos. Great. Right. Oh. Wrong way. Ooh, please. I'm gonna get this ley line armor here. And these guys have an inherent dark weakness to them. So we're going to use that to our advantage. That's fine. Got some monster fangs, which is good. We want colossal hides from the dragons. Which one's this? Oh, nothing yet. Yeah, these guys, we need colossal hides from them. That's disappointing. Might need to heal here just in case. Nice. Single horns, that's not okay. Okay. I mean, you don't kill Sienna? Oh my god, that's so sketchy. There we go. Sky armor settings, party. Alright. This is like the last chance. Oh, yes! Okay, this is actually really good. We got a sparkling dragon. If it's not from the dragon region of France, it's actually just a sparkling wyvern, actually. That's fine. Disappointing, but not the worst. My god, leave her alone. Leave Sienna alone. Yes, Colossus Hide and Monster Fangs. Oh, baby. Nice, nice, nice. What are we doing? Left orb down. Right. Down. Left. And it's left. Up. And right. And you're up. And right. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. We take those. Now we've got ourselves a boss fight. Now there's a cool strategy that we can use here to stop them from using their, like, really annoying move. Berserk mode. Attack mode. Defensive break. And this should stop them from using their first one. Excellent. An axe salvo. Charge. Wind shot. Make sure it's on. Okay, perfect. Parfait. We're looking alright here, friends. An axe salvo to make sure the last one doesn't hit. Light shot should deal considerable chunk of damage. Wind shot. I'm gonna just play it on the safe side a wee bit. Smash. Great, good fight. So that shaved head has the ability to use stone coat, which we'll find later on is like you need to like do a certain number of attacks depending on what the stone coat is to break it, and then it has a chance of reusing it again. So with Enact, we can sort of manipulate the AI to never really do it. Assume that it has it on. That's what we can try and do. And Enact works every 2 turns. So, which works out in our favor. So we use it first, and it thinks it has it on, and then it just does a regular attack. And then we use it again on the 3rd turn to make it think like it has it again. And then we can kill it. So here we're actually going to get Rob's final weapon in the game. Well, final weapon that we use in the run anyway. There was a route that we were using for a while there. That involved a pretty difficult fight. That actually gets us a weapon that has one strength higher than this, which is a bit insignificant. Oh, no, I went there for a reason. Whoops. Almost forgot. That. We head down here and we do this. So we want yellow. Everyone follow along with me. We're going to do yellow, blue, red, and then blue from underneath. And then yellow again. And then I'm gonna get the bow. I lie. Blue from top. Then we're gonna get the bow. And then blue from top, yellow, and then blue from bottom. Alright, now we're gonna help some golems find love. And we're gonna save some birds. Then we're on to the next boss. So this should be the last fight we have to do in this area, probably. I think that's just the quickest way of doing it. Those blue spiders are annoying. But that's okay. That's a-okay. So now, battle all the way back down here, find this last bird. As we'll pass them, we found the we helped the golem find love again. Grab this second last switch. As you can see, they're holding hands. Very adorable. We help this golem find the last of its birds. And we are here to get the last switch. Great. I believe this is where we get a good chunk of our upgrade stuff. Oh no, which one's this? This is left orb, right. And then it's right orb, left, up, left. And it's right, up, left, up, right. Fuck. That. That. There we go. Easy every time, friends. Easy every time. Alright. I'm gonna go in here. Grab plot armor, sport, church key, great. Okay, equipment. Guy armor, setting, party. Ooh. Great. That's disappointing. Not the worst. Poison salvo, get a bit of extra damage in. Quick repair. Berserk mode. That's fine because it missed. Great. No longer terrified, which is awesome. Act. Attack. Charge. Nice. Defensive break. Blind salvo. What are you weak against? Water, right? And then light shot. That's fine, I think. Blind. Nice crit. Water shot. Nice. We saved a bit of time there, which is really cool. Obviously, we lost a bit of time because we needed to get the Bolit's bow, but that will actually save us time on the later split. We definitely saved time here, which is really nice. Alright, so that Dark Sky armor actually works for the Pope. Fun fact. And we are now essentially about to go up and go into a giant, like... Well, we're trying to find this. Trying to find sort of where it is. And Amalia, who is a princess of another kingdom, is actually going to help us. But she wants to help everyone else first, so we're going to do this quick, really quick, little, like, side quest where we talk to a bunch of our friends, find out what they like to eat, and drink. And then... we're actually going to find out what only, like, 5 of them like to eat or drink. And we're going to head back, and we're going to... Sure do. We got this little, like, turbo section. Nothing crazy. Okay, now this I'm pretty sure I can skip. Okay, so we're going to travel to Basil. We're going to level up Bolit's bow. We don't have enough oh no, we do have enough Colossus hides. Nice! Make sure we equip it. Excellent, and now we're going to head to... over here. Okay. I'm gonna go down here. Leyline coat, which we'll equip to Young Miz here. Oops, not yet. I want to get this musket first. To get these free meals. So who doesn't enjoy a free meal? Am I right? Now we just get to hold turbo for a considerable chunk of time. It's a nice turbo break. There's a little bit going on here. We're finding out why Bathraz and Amalia were picked out of everyone. They have magical powers. More than just the stones that we've given them. So Amalia has the ability to heal, and we find out why here. And it's because they essentially met with... They essentially died, alright? And we'll see it here in a second. They essentially died, but it wasn't their time yet. So fate intervened. And fate is in the form of the Masked Man. Now, we've seen the Masked Man before in the game. We skipped the cutscene. That's where Forgotten Matai got their ability, their extra like powers after the tank fight. And that's why that's why they looked so different. Just bump the mic there. But here's the Masked Man here. And so Amalia wanted the ability to essentially hurt her enemies. And the Masked Man thought it was more appropriate to give her healing powers as like some kind of poetic justice. And so now Amalia has the ability to heal whomever, like be able to heal like to an insane degree. Bathraz, bit of a sadder story. Had a kid, and essentially, like the kid, like the village that they were in got attacked, and so they tried to defend it. Bathraz was actually a blacksmith, and tried to defend it. The kid ended up getting hurt. There's Bathraz's son there. Kid ended up getting hurt and ended up killed, and the Masked Man met with the kid, and so the kid's soul possessed the suit of armor you would have seen there. What are you weak against? You are weak against that. Nice. And so that was enough to like push back all the enemies, except for a couple of them. And turns out that the suit of armor gets defeated. Bathraz ends up getting killed, but the Masked Man intervenes again, giving Bathraz the ability to control metal. You can see it in like the top right there. There's the suit of armor. Giving Bathraz the ability to control metal. And so he sort of takes the suit of armor that is his son and grafts it to his body because he gives up his limbs. And so he's always got like his son with him, but it's not actually his son, but there's like a connection there. It's very sad. Alright, so that's why Amalia and Bathraz were chosen. So now we get to fight the greatest enemy in all games. That should be fine. Is it? No, because I want Len. We're gonna break it. So this is essentially the demon wall. Now, we used to be able to skip this fight by skipping the cutscene that just played. They got rid of that for good reason. That's a considerable chunk of damage. That was so much damage. Oh my lord. Okay. Nice. So now if we skip this is essentially will take us to the place that we were looking at before. So, turns out they were on a floating island, a floating church in the sky. That's where we're headed. Oop. Now there is a bit of story going on here. We can go and see like Amalia and Bathraz chat to each other about what's happened. We're going to skip all that because Amalia is also over here chatting with Len. And that's it for the day. We're done. We're tired. We're going to go take a nap. And then the plot will keep happening. Turns out Len is going to go chat to the Pope. And then a bunch of stuff's going to happen. So a bunch of the generals are going to attack the flying church because they know that Len is here. And we're essentially going to... oh, not quite. That. And we are essentially going to... prevent that from happening. Like, we're trying to escape as well, because we are also on the flying death ship. We're trying to escape. We also need to get ourselves a... cool new stylish accessory that all the cool kids are wearing nowadays. Oop. Lost myself there. Also, great music. Oh, also, we killed the Pope. So that's fun. Nice. I get when I put on the stylish accessory. It's not until we get to Nissa, I'm pretty sure. Might be right before Wunderganger, actually. Oh my god, leave him alone. Might be right before Wunderganger. Alright, let's get this. I think we do this and then we go left here. Go up here. Yes. Nice. Then all the way up here, we're going to jump down the essentially the kitchen chute. That is a great emote. I need to change some of mine. Mine have been stagnant for too long. Need to update some of mine. Maybe Victor needs some more armor. No, Victor's got the golden breastplate on, doesn't he? Oh, he's got dragon mail. I think I might put the golden breastplate on him. Dragon mail. Yes, he would have died there for sure. But the biggest brain around. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, there's also a cool new fight skip here as well. I'm going to skip an encounter. This one that we're going to skip. Oh, no. There we go. And then after this one, we're going to swap our thing back to, what's it called? Human Killer. We're going to swap Rob back to Human Killer. My god, leave the man alone. What has Victor ever done to you? Okay. We got Raph first. Okay. Draw iron. Armor break. Dodge. We should actually be able to kill here. Could already have dry on you, so that's fine. Yeah. We might not kill purely for... Oh no, we did. That crit saved us a bunch. Oof. Oof doof. What did they do? What did they do, Chthonic? Okay, so a little bit's happening here. So we're sort of finding out that that little girl that we were playing as in the like foggy zone is actually Lena. Dinger. Didn't respect the platypus. That's okay. It's a small one. Is actually Lena. And Lena had a lifelong partner named Timothy. Who like their souls went into the maelstrom so they could be passed on. Ooh. Oh, I want to go this way. Dinger. And that's sort of what we're finding out. So if they find out this stuff too quickly, they sort of go into a coma. And that's sort of what we're in now. We're currently in Glenn's mind. Nice little place. Okay. This is actually one of the fights. That and the demon wall we just fought are actually one of the fights that is the reason I buy the eye drops. But now we shouldn't need them at all. Oops. I got too excited there. Dungeone. Hey, do I get rid of it? I don't. Dinger. That's alright. This is the one that I need to practice on the most. Not that difficult. Like, you just lose, like, 1 or 2 trips. Not the worst. We're gonna get the ship in a second. Yeah, this run is super, super comfy. This run's really good. Like, there's not a heap of menuing, which is really nice. So... I think I may have just... Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure I do dungeon and then get over there and then swap it to ship. That's how they get you. Do this. They're gonna tell me that I need to get all the pieces. All right. Now it's easy. Now it's easy town. Now it's super easy. Okay. So... Get rid of that. Rid of all 3 pieces now. Go down here, we're going to shimmy past some enemies coming up. Dungeon. And then it's ship and then dungeon. Oh, didn't quite get it. All right, Eagle, shimmy more. Shimmy. Yes. Nice. That was slow for sure, but that's okay. That's actually sort of fine. I want to do this one first. The eyeball monsters from are real monsters. I forget their name. Nose Pass from the popular video game Pokemon. And then the lips from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And with your powers combined, so each thing sort of attacks separately. Sure, healing him. Why not? Why not? However, this might actually kill with the extra magic up. Sure didn't. Yeah, this is a really fun enemy. There we go. Nice. We are going to lose a little bit of time. That's A-okay. The Chained fight's sort of fine. Okay, so we're sort of learning about Glenn's past here, because each time they get sort of revived and reiterated, they take on new forms. And we also find out here that Victor is actually the oldest person here, because Victor is actually one of Glenn's other lives' oldest students, which is really cool. That's fine. Up Pierce. That's fine. We should just be able to Bass Profondo. That's disappointing, but not the worst. Whoops. Right, no Glenn. Ugh. Oh, we can do this. It's alright. Doesn't change too much. Does mean we are in the green for Power Pierce though, which is really nice. Oh my lord, Rob was on no health. I have never had to do this before. That's right. Happens to the best of us. Nice. Okay, chill. We'll take it. We'll take it. Now, we lost a bit of time there just from that, like, little thingo, which is sort of fine. It's not too bad. Yeah, the bosses in this game are so good. I don't think we need to do anything. Let's skedaddle. Yeah, the boss design in this game only gets better. It's so good. It is so good. Get that. That makes menuing so much easier when I found out you could optimize the Sky Armor menu. Saving having to manually do it, which is really nice. Leg sweep. Charge. That's That's fine. That's a break. Right, that way. Oh, it does hit. Oh, hell yeah. That's fine. Great. Easy. Yeah, I super recommend it. It is just a really chill time. It's also like quite a lengthy game as well. Like the speedrun's not that long, but the game itself is considerable chunk longer. Don't break, please. Don't break. Please. Yeah, it broke. So if you're in the middle of like talking and you can choose like an action, the game will just stop you from doing that. From doing that action. Sorry, from doing that action. Yes, it is in fact very good. There's always something in the bottom right that will explain to you where to go. It's really good about that. There's also things on the map that'll point you where to go as well. Like, see on the bottom right, it says head to the top of the tower. Support drones. And skill ramp. So, it's really good. Yeah, that's it, right? They get very convoluted. And that's a bit too much. Alright. My god, leave her alone. My god, please. Alright, I just need to... Oh, I can't heal here. There we go. So then I can quick repair. Yeah, jeez, please leave her alone. What has she done to you? Oh my god, it didn't kill. Well, that's actually kind of fine. So I imagine this will kill. Or not. When I mess up. That's fine. That's actually okay. There we go. That's chill. Okay, that should stop the game from glitching out. Hopefully. Yes! It works! That's disappointing, but not the worst. We do get Drone Swarm. Excellent. That's fine. Take you out at least. That's fine. I used it on her. Oh, hell yeah. Don't kill. Okay, that's fine. Let's heal you up first. Drone Swarm. Okay, don't use it. Okay, that's unfortunate, but it means I can still charge through this. Get attack mode on. Hornet Dance. defensive break. That is unfortunate. Charge. Okay, can we use Drone Swarm here? Can. Should get rid of all of them. Fuck. This is really bad. Stop doing that, please. Stop, please. He's already dead. Just unfortunate, jeez. There we go. We could have saved so much time there. That's alright. Just a really unfortunate pattern. But that's okay. Sorry, Azure, I saw you there. Hello. Yeah, Maria is just not okay. This is, in fact, where the cool kids hang out. Yeah, it's just RNG. Like, I think this is what... Like, there's a couple of fights that are really RNG heavy. Like, that one, Matai. This one's really easy. But that's alright. That's okay. That's A-okay. We were essentially finished the run. We've only got like maybe half an hour left. Less than. That's fine. Defensive break. Enact salvo. Charge. Attack mode. Able to act. Nice. Mod attack. What do you... Wind. That's fine. That's disappointing. Not the worst. That's okay. Nice. Easy fight. And there's our time save. Oh. Like, if you kill the gems on the back, the crystals on the back, they deal like 5k damage a pop. But it's no, I don't see a point. I just think it's just worth just like straight up just damaging it. All right, now we've got 4 Thieves. 4 Thieves is a terrible fight. It's not okay. But now I know what I'm doing. It used to take me forever. But we know what we're doing now, which is really nice. Okay, so these are the Vein. These are like the big behind-the-scenes baddies that sort of like control the world. They're like sort of behind the Maelstrom as well, and so a lot of this energy is going into Glenn because he's one of the souls, one of the souls that like is in the Maelstrom as well. That's why he can keep coming back. All this energy is going into that, and we get introduced to this mysterious hero, who turns out is in fact Killian. It's very cool. Killian's body got put into a suit of armor. Where have I heard that before? I am exactly... They are essentially bankers. That's exactly what they are. You nailed it in one. Veins are, in fact, just the bankers. Okay. Let's go all the way to Nissa, please. City of Nissa. Where we're going to do our last leveling up. Essentially our last. Skills, learn. Where we're going to need to do a lot of stuff. This is like a big menu. HP up. No thanks. Defense up. This is going to become very important in a second, what we're going to do with Bathraz. Magic up. Agility up. Mind up. Silver Lining. Heaven or Hell, the most important spell in the game. Poison resistance. Then we're going to get attack up. Alright, we're also going to level up some stuff on Lena. Becomes super important. Fire coat, water coat, wind coat. Magic. Magic. Amalia's fine. We do need to level you. Unfortunately, this is taking a hot minute. Do want to get all very. So, set skills. Dark Spear is going to become Heaven or Hell. I'm going to level up Heaven or Hell. I'm also going to level up. Magic up. Magic. You're fine. You need wind coat. Water coat. Fire coat. You need armor break. And you need healing him. Poetic. I think that's everything we need to do. That took us a little while, but that should set us up really well for the end of the game. So, hot minute, not as good as a cold second. I agree. Bunch of money, which is really nice. Ether cannon, which we'll use actually now. Like sweet. Energy flow. I am a bit worried about the Killian fight, just because we're using a different strategy and I forget. Not forget, but I haven't done this new one in a little while. We should save time on this anyway, because I'm pretty sure I died on this last time. So we should just save a bunch of time. Well, when I say a bunch of time, we lost a little bit of time because we did the extra menuing. We should gain that time back with the fact that we're not going to do any kind of other menuing now. Yeah, they're cool. They will kill you dead though. They have this like life siphon thing they will attach to you, called a life thread. They will attach to you. And if they die, whichever character they have attached will die as well. So, sketchy at the best of times. Oh yeah, the art direction in this game is so good. It is phenomenal. Okay, we're going to skip this fight, and we're going to skip past go, do not collect $200, we're going to go straight to the fight. Oh, we want this first, don't we? Where are we? I'm going to pick up this extra plot armor here and put it on Bathraz. Okay, equip Bathraz. Whoops. Not okay. There we go. Go all the way down to the bottom. Avoid these fights. I said avoid these fights. Yeah, plot armor. It's very funny. Okay, and then get ready for this fight. I need to fix up my formation, though. Eagle, Len, Bar Amalia, Rob, Len, Sienna, Victor. Perfect. Okay, so. Poetic March. Draw Iron. Charge. Wind Gust. Power Swing. Draw Iron. Passo Profundo. Ultra Move. Man, leave Victor alone. Oh my god, leave the poor boy alone. Charge. Draw Iron. Sure. Best Profundo. That's fine. Oh, sorry. Good kill. Nice. We did lose a little bit of time, but that's just from the extra menuing. But that fight is free now, which is absurd. Equipment. Stylish accessory. There we go. So now, we should be able to do a considerable chunk of damage now against these, against the Wunderganger and Boss Blobby. And I guess the bosses that follow, but still. They're sort of the more important ones for now. Wait, let's get this Avalia. And that's all the stuff we need to pick up in the game, I'm pretty sure. We don't pick up that Paris. Alright. Here we go, here's Wunderganger. Draw Iron. Wind Gust. Killing him. Well, we've got it anyway. The poison can absolutely kill us. Heaven or Hell. Yeah, there's the poison. Armor break. Charge. That's Profondo. This might actually just kill, honestly. Yeah, that will just kill. Oh, damn. So there's like the damage that Bathraz can deal when given the proper setup, which is really cool. All right, boss Blobby, let's go. Need to go down here first. And then up here. And if you go all the way down here, we can skip this fight by hugging this wall here. And go to the right here. Talk to this friendo. And then talk to this friend. All right. Boss Blobby, let's go. This might even kill. I don't think it will. No, it didn't. That did. Quick fight is quick, friends. Don't forget this, the whole reason we came. Snoozing pigs. Alright, up to the essentially the final boss rush. So we're gonna fight this little friendo coming up, Wyatt. And then we are ending the game. All right. An axe salvo. Berserk mode. Attack mode. Defensive break. Nice. Charge. What are you weak against? Wind. Of course you're weak to wind. Command attack. I should have blinded there. That's all right. Blind. Oh, nice. Exactly what I wanted. There's the fight, which is cool. Alright, this is it. This is the final boss rush. Okay, we can level up +1. I'll take it. Skills. Set skills. Can't level you up. Can I level you up? I cannot. Okay. I think that's... We not get... Okay. I think that's fine. I think that's everything. Howdy, Anian. How's it going there, friendo? What's new? What's happening? Thank you. Yeah, it's getting there. Definitely getting there. All right, here we go. Act. Sweet. So, Berserk mode. Defensive break. Attack mode. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, best blind one I've ever seen. Okay. Fire. Command attack. And act. That's fine, but it's no hopeless strike, which is really good. Light shot. Fire shot. An act. Yes, nice. Let's get that on him again. Charge. Blind. Fire shot. I've never kept him in fire for this as long. Okay, that's kind of bad. On defense. Am I charged? I am charged. Defensive break, just in case it happens. I don't know if it's actually going to happen or not. I guess now it's definitely going to happen. Oh no, it's not. Easy every time, friends. Just got it. Just. Whew. All right. Oh. Now we should be like 5 minutes away from beating this. Not quite the run we had last time, but that's okay. It's still pretty good. Oh, I didn't get the rune sword. Knightly sword will be fine. It's okay. So this sort of reminds me a lot of the Kefka fight. Because it's sort of in stages. Alright, charge. Poetic March. Raw Iron. That's fine. Wind Gust. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we should be in the clear now. Okay, we lost a little bit of damage there, but that's okay, because this should still be pretty free. Iron. And dry. Good kill here. Oh, not quite. Oh, that's unfortunate. Who got death staggered? You. Okay, that's fine. Iron. Power swing should kill here. Yeah. Oh, not quite. Oh my god. What are you trying to do to me? Ooh, that's sketchy. I don't like that at all. Why aren't you dead yet? That's not okay. Oh, oh, this is really bad. Okay, fuck. Oh. That was real bad. That was real bad. Vaguely. Very, very vaguely, Annie and I do. Very vaguely. Remember you mentioning something. Alright, this is it. This is it. This is the one. Okay, so what am I doing? Victor. Healing him. Oh, wait, that is not it. Whoops. That wasn't GG, everyone. Whoops. Oh, I was one ahead of myself. That's right. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. I messed up. What have I done? Healing him. Swap to Len. Fire coat. Thraz. Berserker. Len. Armor break. What do you do here? Bing bang. Wait. Oil slash. Wind coat. Heal all. Heaven and hell. Okay, that's unfortunate. For sure. What am I doing now? Water coat. I think I need to do this. Medical water. Basso Profondo. Oil, wet, dried. Okay, this should be it, friends. This should kill. This dumb game. Cannot believe it worked. I cannot believe that one hit works. I cannot believe it. That is a one-hit kill on the final boss. Oh, buddy. Thank you. Sorry, I was one split ahead of myself. Thank you for the GGs, friends. I appreciate it. This is dumb.